Dean, unfortunately we've fallen to another defeat in London today, but there seemed to have been plenty of effort there.
Yeah, brutal honesty. When we discussed it in the changing room, the first 10-15 minutes wasn't good enough. 16-0 down, we got battered and dominated, specifically through the middle of the field. We made some changes after 15 minutes, which is quite unusual, and that shored it up. And then in the second half we were 6-0 up until 70 minutes, and then again we just came away, and they scored some quick points, and then the end it looks like a bit of a blowout. I think the score didn't really reflect it. It was a bit closer than that. I'm not taking anything away. London deserved to win it, but I think we were close to the score dictated.
Yeah, after that first 15 minutes or so didn't go particularly. I think we conceded after something like 3 minutes, I think it was, and the tone seemed to be, certainly for that first quarter of that first half, seemed to be set from that point going forward.
Yeah, if I'm honest, mate, we didn't start well, and I know we're down to the bare bones of the squad. Obviously Mackenzie Turner came off injured. We're down to 17 fit bodies, so there were players playing out of position. Greg and Billy played in the halves today. Simesy again went at 9, and Mason Corbett on loan started at 9 through the spine. So the spine was completely different. We're missing quite a few key personnel, and when you miss that quality that's not available today, you suffer. And I thought London put us to the sword and played some nice stuff through the middle. Disappointing with some of the one-on-one efforts, and genuinely the lads are frustrated. Because when they do put the effort in and they get things right and they stick to system as they're supposed to do, we look pretty comfy, and we won the arm wrestle at times, and we just need to be a bit more clinical with our skill, and that comes through personnel and putting us in the right area.
Noah Booth got us back into the game, doing Noah Booth things of intercepting inside his own 10 and going 90 metres upfield, and we got back into the game and stemmed the tide a little bit at that point, and that almost changed the game in that first half. That put us, obviously we put 6-0 up in that second half, and everyone will point to Noah in terms of the fact he's struck away for another 90-metre try. Yeah, fantastic. It looks great on his highlights, and he'll be able to put it on Instagram. But reality-wise, what I was really impressed with Noah today is defensively he turned up and won a lot of tackles. He was more dominant physically in that, but he turned up to carry. And his carries had some punch and some venom that I think we've been lacking, and some of the tough stuff and some of the not nice stuff that people who don't watch the sport regularly won't see. Noah did all the time, and that's the kind of stuff that we need more people to do in the changing room. And some honest discussions afterwards was we need to get better and we need to get at it, and that starts with how we interact together, how we recover going into Monday. We've got 3 sessions this week where we can go hard, no game at the weekend, and then we can go following Monday, Wednesday into Halifax at home, and it don't come any bigger than that because they're on fire, aren't they? Like they are at the minute, yeah. That second half was a bit stalemate, but neither side had a real clear-cut chances, certainly into London towards the back end. But we did go set for set with London.
Yeah, we did go set for set and put ourselves in good areas. Disappointingly, we created some 2v1 opportunities, but our skill didn't allow us to take them, and we put the ball into better areas. And so I was pleased that the half said they could kick better, and they didn't give our middles a chance at times. But that's something we can fix up, and it wasn't through a lack of effort and trying, and it wasn't through a willingness to turn up for each other that the score ended up the way it is, and that's a positive. We just need to stick together, stick tight, and keep working hard.
You mentioned that we've got just about a fortnight till our next game. We've only got 2 games in April, both consecutive Friday nights at home against Halifax and away at Batley. Neither of them are going to be easy games, but we keep saying that there's no easy games. Does 2 games in the month help or hinder you?
It helps us. We're desperate for some bodies back. Like I said, 17 fit humans at the minute. We get 5 people back across the next 3-4 weeks. which gives us some strength because they are some key players for us, and we're hopeful that Lee Gaskell will feature for the Batley game, if not before, depending on how he pulls through training. But he trained last week really well. He's itching to go, so hopefully we'll get a few bodies back. I know Matt is targeting the Halifax game. Whether or not he can make it, we don't know. Canberra potentially comes in and out. We're talking to Brad Clavery. He just needs some more contact in his legs to make sure that he's okay. And then Cody Douglas is targeting the Widnes game. So over the next few weeks, we get 4 or 5 players back that we need to get back, and then we'll be in a stronger position to compete for longer, because we competed for 60, 65 today, but it's then 15 minutes at the start of the game that absolutely killed us.
Yeah. Plenty of time spent on the training field as well?
Yeah, loads of time on the training field. We've got plenty of time in this week, and there'll be extra time put in next week, and the lads understand that, so we're on it now.
Well, commiserations on today.
Cheers, mate.
And we'll look forward to Halifax game in a fortnight's time.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Cheers.